I'm Dave Larson.
Hey Dave, you've got a magnificent car here. Tell me a little bit about it.
This is a 1960 Dodge Polara D500. It's kind of a rare automobile. It was a one-year-only body style for Dodge. It's got these shark fins that I'm kind of fond of, and it's typical, 1960s style. A lot of stuff going on with the car. It was the first year Chrysler Corporation did unibody. It was also the first year for the Ram induction that you see under the hood. And it has push-button automatic transmission, swivel bucket seats in the front, and it's got a steering wheel that actually has glitter kind of in it that my wife is very fond of.
Now, do you actually go places in this, or is this just for shows and stuff?
It's mostly for shows. When you have a collector car, you generally have a special kind of insurance. So you can go to shows, you can go to cruises, occasionally go out for ice cream, or with an old car, go to get it fixed or serviced.
Where do you have a car like this fixed?
Well, there's a couple folks locally that do the work. Steve Peluso down in Mendon has a shop. Roy Dutter out in Clinton has a shop. They're both very good, competent folks. But you have to have somebody that knows old cars, because the new ones, they're a little more computers than this analog stuff.
What's it like to drive this?
Well, it's a real beast. The motor uses a lot of gas. It's got two 4-barrel carburetors. So back then, gas was cheap. It's noisy by today's standards. You sort of hear it coming. And you have to appreciate the fact that it's a big, heavy car, and the brakes are not quite up to the standards that they have in today's automobiles.
Is it power steering?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Power steering, power brakes.
So it's not exhausting to drive?
No, it's this was considered the top of the line Dodge for 1960.
Is it a fun ride?
Sure, absolutely.
Why do you get a car like this?
Just sort of fall in love with it, The Chrysler Corporation cars of this era, I think, have a great ride handling compromise. They have front torsion bars, so they actually handle pretty good for their size. They don't float around too much. And the 3-speed automatic torque flight transmission is one of the best of its time. But I'm going to show you the swivel seats.
Okay.
You might recall back in the day, ladies, your grandmother might have had long skirts and dresses. Well, Chrysler Corporation, starting in 1959, offered swivel bucket seats.
Oh, nice.
So the ladies could sit down and swing back behind the wheel. And
very nice.
Retain their modesty as they did so. It's a neat feature that Chrysler Corporation had for a few years. General Motors did it in the late 70s.
Elegant.
It's sexy. It's got the lines. It's got the trim.
It's got curves.
It's a fun car, and as I said, it's fairly rare due to this particular body style being 1 year only. And it was the top of the line Dodge. That was the same year they introduced the Dart for the very first time. Dart was a little bit smaller, still not a compact, but smaller, lower price, and so the Dart sold very, very well. These cars, fewer of them, and so fewer survive.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're taking care of it.
Thank you much.
It is a 1934 Oldsmobile Sport Coupe. This car originally came from Pennsylvania. I found it at a cruise night about 9 years ago, and it had a tiny for sale sign on it. I had just sold the car, and I was going to use the money that I sold the car to buy windows, replacement windows for the house. So what you're looking at is my Anderson window replacement that I am driving around town. But needless to say, the rest of the family wasn't too happy with it.
But you fell in love. What can you do?
I fell in love with it. I've always loved old cars. I happen to love the cars of the 30s because of the styling on the cars. They were Art Deco. I happen to like Art Deco.
Sure.
And so the car has been modernized in that it has the original body and chassis. However, it has a modern mechanics.
Oh, really?
Yes, it has a 350 Oldsmobile V8, a 350 Oldsmobile transmission, and an Oldsmobile rear end in it. It also has power steering, power brakes, and air conditioning. That's
Excellent.
because I'm 81.
Well,
it makes it a little easier to drive.
on a hot summer day, you want some air conditioning.
You better believe that. But it's probably been the most fun I've ever had. And I've been into old cars since I was 17.
Ah,
So I'm 81 now. I like to say the car's 90 and the driver's 81. So
it kind of looks like a hot rod limo.
yes, doesn't it? You're right. Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people will say, "Well, where's your machine gun or your violin case?" But the car drives beautifully. Oldsmobile really made a great car in the 30s. However, of course, obviously, with the mechanics all changed over to modern, it just makes it that much better.
I bet.
Yeah.
Was it a lot of work to have basically the insides ripped out and replaced?
Absolutely. The people who do it are really skilled people. There are some things I can do, but when it comes to work like that, I leave that up to the professionals.
So you can bring this car to a regular mechanic.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know whether, if you'd like, I can show you the engine if you want.
I would love to see the engine. Ah, very nice.
We added a 4-core Mustang radiator because that was the only radiator narrow enough to fit into the nose.
Interesting.
Okay. The engine is a 350 Oldsmobile engine that's out of a 74 Oldsmobile Cutlass. And again, the transmission and the rear end are also out of that Cutlass. What we did was basically change the mechanics. So, which obviously it has disc brakes, power disc brakes, and power steering.
Imagine this car has a certain amount of pickup to it.
This car will go. It really will. I don't, I'm at that age.
You don't
where,
drag race anymore.
No, I'm not 18 anymore. I did enough of that when I was 18 to 20. But now, no, this is what we would call a cruiser. And, I'm not afraid to take it anywhere. In fact, the owners ahead of me, they drove it out to Lansing, Michigan, when Oldsmobile in 1997 had its 100th anniversary. So the car's been well driven, I'll tell you.
Now is this like a car they didn't make a lot of? Because I don't think
I'll tell you, this was a straight 8. They made 1,200 of this model, but with the weld fenders where the 2 spare tires, they only made 200. So this is one of 200 cars that Oldsmobile put out in 1934.
Wow.
Yeah. So kind of a rare car.
Yes, I guess so.
You really don't.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah. No, you really.
Will you hand it down to your kids or something like that?
Absolutely. My daughter is a car nut.
Oh, good.
So I'm sure she'll be looking forward to that.
You don't see as many women into cars as much as guys
I
are.
really don't. No, I think she almost was forced into it because her old man was, dragging her
to car shows all the time.
Everything.
Yeah. So she learned to love it.
She learned to love it is correct. Yes, sir.
I noticed you have some medals and some insignia and stuff on the side of the car. Tell me about that.
It's an honorarium to my dad, who was a Ranger in World War II, and he was with Patton's Ghost Corps. And these people went behind the German lines and he and very few other officers survived. The mortality rate was just incredible.
Army Rangers behind the enemy lines.
Yeah.
So it's appropriate that we're on an army
Yeah.
base.
Oh yeah. And again, my dad is on the Veterans Memorial in Wellesley and in Newton.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
What's his name again?
Patrick Haggerty.
I'm going to look that up.
Yeah.
All right.
Do that.
Well, that's really interesting. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.